Hi, it's Kristin here from Magoosh, and I have a confession for you today. And this confession is about basically the only time I get ACT English questions wrong. I know I'm supposed to be some type of expert on this test or something, but even I am prone to the same type of lazy test taker mistakes that all of us are. So I'm going to tell you this confession so you don't make those same mistakes. And here it is. Here's my confession. When I don't read enough before and after the underlined portion. You see, on the ACT English questions, there are so many questions where the answer doesn't lie in the 5 words surrounding the underlined portion, the 10 words surrounding the underlined portion, maybe not even 15 words. So if you only read the part of the sentence that the underlined portion is in, then you are prone to miss something that is either before the underlined portion, or even trickier, even in the sentence after the underlined portion. So that is my first top tip for you for success on the ACT English test, and that is to read well before and after the underlined portion. How much before or after may depend on the type of question, and you'll get a feel for that as you keep practicing, but make sure you do it. Don't be lazy and just read the underlined portion. Tip number 2 for improving your ACT English score is to learn punctuation. This is the most concrete, most important thing you can possibly do. About 20% of questions on this test alone have something to do with commas, not to mention the other big punctuation marks like semicolons and colons and dashes. So you can make big gains really quickly just by solidly learning the top punctuation marks. And finally, tip number 3 for success on the ACT English test is to be concise. When in doubt, pick the shortest answer. Now, it's not always going to be the shortest answer, but particularly on questions that have to do with phrasing, where you have different phrasing options in the answer choices, it's often the shortest answer. The ACT likes for you to be really clear, really direct, really concise, and a lot of times that will get you to the right answer. Okay, so thank you for listening to my little confession. Those are my top 3 tips. Read well before and after the underlined portion, learn punctuation, and be concise, and I will see you next Tuesday. CT.